Alrighty. Guys and gals, what's going on? Check it out.
Hi.
It's the Iron Man. We're here on the Feathermoon Stronghold Isle. And we're looking for some Naga scales. See if we can get them. Let's get all buffed up here. I just buffed up a dwarf and his pet. So I'm out of mana. We need 5 more scales, and then we're going to take the boat over to the mainland here. See if we can get ourselves a Screecher spirit, and then we might come down here and slay some ogres. That's the plan, Aroni. These have a renew. A renew, yes. Some of that mana. I should have burnt one more. No worries. It's Saturday night for me. And I was feeling all right. Gosh, was that Prince singing? No, it was me. It wasn't the radio or anything. The radio, old man? Nobody listens to the radio anymore. No, it wasn't my 8-track. Resisted me? How dare you resist me, sir? Uh-oh. Gonna need you to, gonna need you to do that. For you narc. Your wife. Anyway, my doorbell rang about an hour ago. Usually the only time that happens is when I've got a package. Sometimes the driver will just ring the doorbell, but usually not. They just leave it out there. But anyway, I went to look. There was nobody out there. But then I heard from out in front of the house. My front door to my little apartment is on the side of the house, which is kind of weird. But I heard my landlord, Christina, and her daughter, Cora, out there playing around. So I went out. She had gotten herself a new jump rope. It was like glow in the dark, and it was just evening. Yeah, and she actually came in for a little visit. I realized, well, we both realized, Christina and I, that Cora had never actually been in here to this little apartment. Yeah, she was checking out my fish tank, the shrimp, and the snails. That was nice. A little surprise visit there. Good to see my landlord. This looks like, let's see here. Shadow Word Pain versus Renew. Looks like it's a stalemate. But not for Mind Blast. Anyway, last night, couldn't sleep. I binged, watched, well, mostly listened to the Antiques Roadshow on YouTube. While I was trying to level up the replacement character. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just realizing now. You'll find out soon. Ooh. Sonic Burst? Brutal. There we are. Oh, got some clams. just 2 of them. Drinking on up, drinking on up. Anyway, I've been talking about my trip to Hawaii, which I am so excited about. I get more and more excited about it. I haven't really been anywhere in so long. It's going to be sometime in May. Either sometime between the 1st and 3rd weeks of May. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm super excited about it. Going with my girlfriend. Never been to Hawaii. One of the nice things about Hawaii is, you know, it's a U.S. state, so you don't need a passport or anything like that. I lost my passport. Well, actually, I didn't lose my passport. The girl that I was dating with, who was living with me in Virginia before I came out here to Albuquerque, we dated for about 3 years. She... not a good person, man. I found out quite quickly. Anyway, she was very, like, vindictive and just like a really, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. She thought I was, I guess, like loaded with money. And I understand why she thought that now, but I didn't at the time. Anyway, I've talked about her before on the channel. You've heard of the term gold digger. She literally is. Yeah, complete gold digger. And she found out I wasn't. Anyway, it didn't work out between us. I broke up, but she was living with me. And, you know, I was trying to be an adult and nice about everything. And anyway, one of the little petty things she did, she had taken my passport and threw it behind the washer and dryer in this little alcove. And the only reason I know that is because about 2 years after I moved out of that house, I got a letter. No. It was a Facebook message. I got a Facebook message when I was still using Facebook. Out of the blue from somebody explaining they lived at they were renting the house that I used to rent, and they had found my passport with my name and just looked me up, I guess. And they told me where they had found it. They had to pull the washer or something out for service, and they found it back there. And I know 100% that she threw it back there because that's kind of the person she was. And we had also, there was a trip that we were being talked about. So that's one of the reasons I think she did it. She didn't have a passport or anything. Yeah. But anyway. But anyway, that the person who sent me, it was a couple, I guess. I was like, oh, thank you so much. I was like, if you want, I said, please let me send you like a prepaid envelope. Like I'll take care of shipping. And then I'll put something inside the envelope to where you can return the passport to me with my address. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. Just give me your address and I'll send it myself. Never got it. They never sent the thing. And I never was able to get back in touch with them. So, kind of sucks. But I guess the point of that is you don't need a passport. You need it for international travel, and it's helpful between borders. I think you could probably get by with a... So there's a passport book, and then there's a passport card. I don't think the card works for international travel. I think the card works between, like, the U.S.-Canadian border, U.S.-Mexican border. It's a little bit cheaper. Anyway, I guess, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe getting the passport replaced. I filled out the paperwork for it so many times and never finished it. Oh, look at that. We just got something of the monkey there. Ebon Scimitar of the Monkey. One-handed sword, 1.9 speed, 33-62 damage, 25 damage per second, 5 agility, and 4 stamina. You can vendor it for a gold 39. Not too bad. We just need one more Naga scale here. Oh, boulder. She's out of mana. She does not have a heal.
Well done.
We got it. All right, let's head back. Well done. Made a little gold on the auction house. We're up to 42. There's the hunter I buffed up. So the follow-up for this, I think, is the thing we did recently on the Naked Warrior. I always want to say Shalazar, but that's not the Naga's name. He's back here in the cave. The Isle of Dread.
How may I help?
Oh, I've got auto accept on there. We just get it? Yeah, we did. This is a quest we could do here on the Ironman, but we're going to go across the water for right now. Get these other 2 quests done, and let me change my Hearthstone. May as well set it here. It is in Gadget Sound.
Feel free to browse. May the stars guide you.
Let's get a
Elune light your path.
The boat's out here. It just left. Right, no worries. Where's the food and drink vendor? Right here.
I am listening.
Good. This lockbox I'm just going to sell. I'm never going to be able to sell that thing. Might be able to sell that sword. A rogue might pick that up. Agility and stam. Pretty good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Farewell.
Well, let's use... Never mind, I don't have a swim speed potion. Well, let's pick up both of these quests. Got plenty of room. Be doing these eventually.
What can I do for you?
Search of Knowledge goes to Ruthuran Village. A little bit of a chain thing. Back on the chain gang.
Can I assist you?
No. Do a little fishing off the end of the pier here while we're waiting. wouldn't mind picking up a swim speed pot. Like, just something that helps me get across, like, bodies of water, you know? I couldn't use it if I was, like, being attacked by something that, well, I wouldn't count that. But, oh, I picked up a one-handed mace. It's just a white item off the auction house, simply so that I can use my fishing macro. So it'll switch out automatically. You have to have another... Oh, there's probably a way to make the macro to... In fact, I know that there is, by using bag slots to make it... So when you click the button, it unequips it and then equip it back. But for me, I just use this macro right here. You can copy that if you want. I've talked about this macro before. It's super helpful. If you're a dual wielder, this first line, just repeat here and just put both of your weapons, main hand, offhand, and then the third line would be, well, I always put the fishing pole first, but just add the line for your other hand. Drag the macro here. So if you hold control down and click, he switches to your weapon. Hold control and click, he switches to your fishing pole. And then I just do a shortcut key. Now there is another part of this macro where you automatically apply a fishing bobble, but I'd forgotten how to do it. I'd had it working at one point, but I don't remember how I did it. Oh, Alan, are we in a guild here? From Elite. Not in a guild. But I'd let myself be in a guild. You just can't use guild perks or get help from guild with quests, but you're allowed to be in a guild. In fact, I know that there are... I've heard of Ironman only guilds, and I haven't seen one in a long time. I have seen one before, way back when, which is kind of cool. Everybody in the guild is doing the Ironman challenge, and that would be awesome, I think. I've talked about this before. I wish they had specific servers for that. They could do so much with the hardcore challenge. I mean, if you know, Blizzard's about milking stuff, you know, like any other place that makes money. But you know, with the hardcore servers, and they could take this to all kinds of different levels. Not just like, well, it'd be modes within hardcore mode. Kind of, I guess, maybe a little bit like Season Discovery or Season Mastery, what they did there. But you know, they could make a server. Just Iron Man, you know? Just work into the game, the rules, and be kind of fun. They could lock it down, no auction house. It'd basically be solo self-found, but you'd have gear restrictions too. But I think it would just take too much work for them to do it. Got a summer bass there. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. We get it? Definitely not. A raw summer bass, raw glossy mite fin. This stone scale eel can be quite valuable. You use it to make the stone skin potion, which is used for the, like that 450 armor pot, I think you get. Kind of cool. There's a stone scale. Firefin snapper. You find the stone scale, the firefin snapper, and the oily blackmouth schools out here. And the floating wreckage. All right, let's go get ourselves a Veil Screecher here. Not quite ready to pick those up, but soon. You can get your Screecher right over here. A resist. Another resist. Need that shield up. Look at that. Wow, they cast Sonic Burst as well. We just talked to the spirit here. Oh, we need 3 of them. I'm in combat. I would love an Iron Man server. There are a lot of people who think, you know, Blizzard's version of hardcore is, I mean, honestly, just way too easy. Doing it self-found is definitely a more challenging way to do it. But they've got Mist of Pandaria coming out. They also have the, I think the new phase. I think they've started that too. I don't know what it is because I don't keep up with anything like that. But I would like to get into some endgame content, because we've never really done that on the channel, which might seem surprising. I mean, we've done a little bit. We did a little bit on Finn, the Dwarf Hunter. We did some endgame PvP, which I suck at, but had fun. Did some dungeons.
Well done.
But nothing in Classic. Finn was in, was he Wrath of the Lich King? I think so. Gotta go slay some, Gordini ogres. Gordini, I don't know what they are.
Well met.
How's it going, brother? It's Sarge Moo. It's interesting. You hardly ever see a Tauren with Moo in the name. I mean, it's just as rare as seeing a mage with Frosty or Icy in the name. You just don't see it that often. Or a rogue with Stabby or Stab You. Or somebody naked called Naked. Yeah. The High Wilderness. The High Plains Drifter. I haven't seen that movie in years. I think High Plains Drifter is the one where, is it one where he's essentially a ghost? I think that might be it. I'm not 100% sure. Kind of forgot we had the Yetis here. Let's do the Yetis. Little bunny. What do they have? Well, they enrage is what they do. No, got a mage over here, so we might take off. I think it's a mage. I think I saw frost damage go up there. Oh, it's a rogue. His name is Butter Slicer. Surprised it's not stab you. Not all of us eat. He just came out of that cave there. Maybe he moved on. Got to keep this up. I can't have that them enraging. Oh, this is not a rager. They're called something. There he is. See if he stealths up there. Well, that's a warrior. No, that is the rogue. Oh, check it out. He's from the guild South Park, and his name is Butter Slicer. God, I see what you did there. All right, we're going to move on. Oh, we'll take this one. Oh, he's got icy, or I can't remember what those enchants are called, but that's why I thought it was a mage. I saw like frost damage go up. Go slay some ogres. I like my grind spots with nobody else there. Have I uncovered this yet? Now we have. All right, my fine feathered friends. Every time I see the ruins of Isildion, I think of Isildur. Lord of the Rings. Uppercut. This is an interrupt. Knocks you back a little bit. Just like that. Get you a resist in there. One of the most memorable scenes from that movie is between Hugo Weaving where, oh my gosh, who is it that has the ring? And he's telling him to cast it into the fire. I just love, man, I love that scene so much. Hugo Weaving, man, that dude is a master. Here goes my character again, deselecting the target. This has been happening on the Naked Warrior and the Iron Man here. I don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah, I can't remember the character name of the human who has the ring. I just love the scene. They're in Mount Doom. He keeps the ring, corrupts him, betrays him. But Hugo Weaving, you know, he played Elrond. But that guy, man, he just has one of those faces. Some people just, they've got like just a good face for acting, I think, because their faces are so expressive. These dual wielders I hate. I don't even need the dual wielders. Wait, what are we doing here? Oh, I need warlocks and brutes. Okay. Well, we may as well just slay everything. Why not? It's XP. Yeah, these things suck, though. I'm actually going to fear him off. Just to let these dots work a little bit. Not a bad strat, I guess. Mola. Could be dangerous doing that. Oh no. Hopefully I'm far enough away here. We are. Yeah, I really need to come down this way, I guess. Oh, you can get him up here as well. All right, brutes have the big giant maces. Where's the patrol at here? May have actually gotten it. A couple of patrols here. He has the interrupt. Turns off my auto attack. Loser. Shadowbolt and Shrink will put up our shadow protection here. 450 mana. Good grief. Good griefy. Oh, burn some of his mana here. Did I not shield? Guess I didn't shield. Strength and stam reduced by 13. It's not that bad for us, really. There's a patrol. Rough on a warrior. And a rogue. Crush me, huh? Ooh. Still being chased there. Here they all come back. Couple of warlocks up there. Yeah, we got 3 and a brute. We'll head up this way. Pull this freak out of the way. Does Thrash do? No, that's a chance to do 2 additional attacks. Wonder what they did. They didn't give them pets. I guess it'd be too OP. I think they'd have little imps though. Yeah, this is Saturday for me, so this is the first weekend where the schedule changed. It's kind of constantly changing. Not constantly, but just testing the waters on a few things. But it's Fright Night weekend, so Saturdays and Sundays are our alternate games. We've got 3 of them going on right now. Well, we've got our Silent Hill 2 remake, Kingdom Come Deliverance, and Hogwarts Legacy. My God, the last episode I did of Kingdom Come Deliverance, there was basically a porn scene, which I had to get out of really quick. between, not between, but it's me and a preacher. And these two, I guess they would be called wenches in the game. Was not expecting it. You can't show nudity on YouTube, even in a video game, so not quite sure what's going to happen there. It was only a moment. I actually haven't edited the video yet. Or did I? I actually did. We'll see what happens. I may have to block that out or trim the segment. I can't really take a chance there. Nudity is allowed on YouTube within reason if it's part of an educational thing. Like if you're, you know, like a breastfeeding video, how to, something like that, then it's okay. Yeah, it has to be for educational purposes. And marked as not for children, I do believe. So my channel already is marked for children. Now, I don't know if it's still a thing, but the way YouTube worked before, if you marked content for children, you weren't allowed to, all comments were turned off on it. That's so children won't get trolled by horrible assholes on the internet. But yeah, I was not prepared for the scene at all. It wasn't like extremely graphic, like they didn't show, it wasn't XXX, but it was definitely NC-17, I guess is maybe the best way to word it. Got a warlock back up here. Let's be a little bit careful. I think we need shamans too, don't we? Yeah, we do. So we will have to go down to the other place there. Might have to stick to the main storyline quests in that game because there's so much to do. All right, let's get this guy. I think I can cast through the mountain here. I don't know why that's a thing in the game, but it is. So you guys have probably heard of Tiffany, famous for like glassware and jewelry and things like that. Tiffany Louis Comfort was the guy's son who really, made the company. But I watched one of these episodes last night, and they had on the show, they called it the Holy Grail of Tiffany glass. And I got to be honest, man, when I saw the thing, I think at this point I could actually recognize if something was potentially like made by that company, because it's a pretty specific and unique look. But they had the Holy Grail. It was called a lava glass or something. Dude, I wouldn't have paid $5 for it. If I saw this thing at a yard sale or something, I would. It was fucking ugly as shit, man. I mean, it was. Tells you how much, I don't know. I think a lot of it is the process that it took to create the specific type of lava look. But I was just looking at this thing, like, just like I said, I wouldn't have paid $5 for it. And it was worth like close to $500,000 for a piece of glass. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand art. I mean, I know what I like. But, I mean, take Picasso, for example. I guess it's... a lot of his stuff was, like, impressionistic. I can't remember the term. If there's any art people out there, forgive my complete and utter ignorance. I just don't... I don't know. I just don't get it. You got, like, there's a face and there's like two eyes on the same side of the face. I'm just like, did a 3-year-old paint this? I'm trying to sound like a dick or anything, but like, Picasso, my man, come here, bro. Look around the room here. Okay. You see anybody with two eyes on the same side of the face? No. Okay, hence the low score I gave you. Well, it's all about how he sees the world. Okay, well, I'm just saying, I don't think he saw it the right way. I don't know anything. What I do know I like, I love contrasts, especially between like dark and light. If there's like, it's a dark scene and you've got light coming through. I'm not talking about full on sun, but like maybe breaking through clouds. I don't know. I just kind of love that. Or same thing with a room. And I think there's a painter who's best well known for that. And I can't remember the guy's name. All right, let's get rid of some of these mobs here. See if we can identify some of these patrols. Shamans are going to be back here, I guess. Pretty rough to get. They've got a slightly different looking staff that they carry. So the mage lords... Oh, that's a warlock there. But there are mage lords as well. We don't need those. You can't even get them up here. This is the only place to get the shamans. Blizzard likes to do this. They always seem to have a quest like this every few levels where you have to grind these mobs, but they don't even put enough of them in the area, really. I guess a lot of it depends on if somebody's come through and killed them. It does depend on how lucky you get with what kind of mob respawns, but you typically get this where you won't have enough of the thing you need, and there's like at least one, sometimes two of a type of mob that you don't even need, which just kind of take up this spot. to how these things can spawn. But pretty typical. I don't have my shadow protection up, but I don't think it matters too much here. It's our shield, right? It's mattering a little bit. Why do they always get that shit off? It's like the right before they die. It's like, let me just give you a little debuff there. I appreciate you. Oh, that's not a patrol. He's too close. There's the warlord right there. I don't know why that's not an elite. Okay, here's a warlock. It's our last warlock. Is that a mage? Yeah, I mean shaman. So they carry just like the regular shaft there. Okay, okay. Need to get that dot up quicker than how I'm getting it up. Now we got a handful right here. We get at least 4 of them right here in this little area. And there's 6, or 5 rather. But we'll probably be waiting for them to respawn. So shamans have healing waves, so I definitely want to burn his mana here. I don't want them too close together either. I'm really kind of hoping he comes up into melee range here. God, I hate it when that happens. Okay, this is best case scenario. He is melee range here. He burned his mana down. He's going to get it. Oh, he didn't. My spell is a little bit faster than his. All right, we're just going to start. Well, I'll open up with the Holy Fire. But then right into Mana Burn. Battle Master's down here, too. Ooh, man, let me not get too close. Is that a patrol? That looks like a patrol right there. Mana Burn's so good against healers. It's actually not a patrol. Not a good place to drink. Yeah, not a good place. I would say the worst place to drink, honestly. Dude, like, what the hell's going on? Do this fucking spell, bro. Okay. 2 more here. And we'll need 3 more, which we might have to wait till they respawn here. We have to do the same thing on the Naked Warrior. Not even going to worry about the dot. you go. You're out. Now I'll put the dot up. You're out, fool. Kind of sucks they don't drop the Morning Glory Dew there. Oh, there's another one there. All right. And one there. No, it's a Mage Lord over there, isn't it? It is. Yeah, so they have like a different handle, it looks like. Let's get rid of this fool first. Ha ha ha! I wonder if that's a cave right there. Doesn't look like it. Kind of like the edge of ruins. Oh, here we go. 2 shamans here, so we're just going to need one more. Because quick wizard math, which I do a lot. Maybe I should say math. Great Britain says maths, right? Like plural. It's weird to an American. It's probably weird to them when we just say math. I like the subtle differences in phrases and word choices between America and Great Britain. When they say, what do you mean they? Every time I've ever heard, watching a, British show or whatever, and they say Sheila, it always sounds like they're saying Sheeler, like with an R. And I love it. Hey, Sheeler. I just like it. Oh, got a mage here. We just need one more, too. All right, let's see. Ooh, watch out. We have the same quest? Maybe the Horde get a quest to kill these other ones that... maybe it's like different things. Oh, there's a druid here, too. Look at that. Damn, what level is he? 47. Shit, this is going to be difficult to do. Looks like there actually might... I don't know if I've ever been up this way. Looks like he's looking for what we might be looking for. That's fucking scary up there, man. Well, maybe we get lucky. I don't have the best chance of getting a tag on a mob because I don't really have anything that's instant cast. You know, like a Moonfire or whatever. So we know what to look for here. There's Mage, Warlock, rather. I'm just going to hope one of these pops up, and I'll get a wand tag on it. There's a Warlock. That's not what we need. I always get super anxious when I'm in a situation like this where we need like just like one more thing and there's people running around. It's such an anxious feeling for me. if I'm going to get the tag or not. It's kind of why I don't like playing on like the instant of fresh server releases, because there's just so many people. It's just so hard to get through the zone. I think there's at least 3 of us looking for the shamans here, though. I think they'll pop up. They'll be popping up here. I remember playing Mist of Pandaria. So it sounds weird to say vanilla Mist of Pandaria, but I remember playing that on the release day and trying to get a quest done. I was actually playing Horde. It was impossible. It was just impossible to get a quest done. Get a tag on a mob. It was stupid. There was this one quest where you had to, I think you were on a ship. It was like one of these kind of silly mini game quests, and it just couldn't do it. Look at this, man. We got 3 warlocks and a battle master that popped up here. This is the stupid shit that I wish there was a system in place where there was some kind of checks and balances about respawns. Like, okay, we've got everything up, but a shaman, spawn a shaman, right? So you don't get... But I think it's just all completely random. You could, like, literally have all warlocks in here. He's still running around looking for something, and same thing we're looking for. I wonder if there's any up here. So stupid that you can't mount here. Oh, look at this. Don't pull, don't pull, don't pull. Nice, we got him. Well done.
Well done.
All right. That's pretty good. Pretty good. How we doing on time? It's Hearthon back, man. By the Moon Stronghold. The Screecher's quest goes back to Gadgetsan, I believe. No, Teneris, actually. Yeah. Let's go turn this in. Actually, over an hour here. See if we can finish up the Yetis next episode. Hello.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you. Let's check the mail. I reposted a couple of things. All right, we sold mana potion for 3 silver. Let's sell this junk. Where's the... I need like cloth, armor vendor. They do repairs.
What brings you here?
I've got some stuff in the bag. You know how it is. I don't know if... I know that the raw glossy mitefish is used for a recipe. I know these are. I don't know about this summer bass, but I'm assuming it is. Look at this. She's got some upgrades here. Oh, look at this. This is why it's worth. So we're going to go from the russet stuff to the embroidered. But you can see it's kind of expensive. And here's the thing. It really doesn't matter too much because of the shield that we use. And it's pretty stupidly priced. So I mean, it's going to help a little bit if I was to buy it.
Be careful.
These are getting pretty expensive. So at level 46, we're about halfway there, but we're not living on a prayer. You can see it's 2 gold 60. So Greater Heal 2, Mind Blast 7, and then Smite. We want these. I got whispered again. I didn't even hear it. Sometimes I hear it. Most of the time I don't. Sometimes it makes me anxious when I get whispered, and I'm not real sure why. It does, but all right. I don't know. I'll think about that gear. What I might do is total up the armor and see what kind of effect it will have on our character. Because, I mean, it would help some, but, you know, if it's like 0.1%, I don't think it's worth it to get that. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit today. Appreciate you. Take care. The Iron Man and myself will catch you in tomorrow's episode.
Farewell.
Peace.